think this might be fun. And it should still be challenging to some extent. Once again, Darkstar Portal. These are our special rules. Arms Race, fan favorite, Vicious Enemy. Vicious Enemy is always on the Darkstar Portals. Fan favorite has you, on game start, both sides get 2 Funsmiths. And, yeah, about it. Is Trifarian Might even useful on Kaisa? I don't think it is. Not until we evolve, at least. I guess Domination's better. We'll utilize Kaisa's skill. And we have the Beast below, with Roar of the Slayer, I think, as its power, something like that. I'm going to double check here in a second. Roar of the Sea. Their sea monsters have Fearsome. And they also have Fan Favorite, which is another map power here. Round start, their strongest unit is granted 2 power and Overwhelm, which most of the time will happen to their Funsmiths, making it pretty hard to go up against them. We're going to keep this starting hand. It's all low-cost stuff. I like it. And we're going to drop down our Chronomancer first, and that's going to let us predict. We're going to predict Kaisa here, although it is a little early for her. And we are going to attack with our Chronomancer. Lucky for us, they were able to use their Funsmith to block. That's actually what we're looking for. Taking out one of their Funsmiths is pretty good for us. Although they don't utilize it that much in this encounter. Alright, they attack with all 3 units here. We're just going to block the Dreg. And we're going to drop down the Voidling here. It has impact this time around. That's going to let us draw another card. And we'll also drop down the Elder. And that's going to give us some keywords to work with immediately. It's also our attack turn. We're going to attack with both of them. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can bring out their Funsmith. But they didn't block the Elder, so... Okay. I'm still okay with this. We'll end the round there. Start turn 4. Obviously, there's not that much for us to work with. We do have Payday with Lucky Find. And I think that's going to be our answer here. We're going to go and use our Lucky Find on the Elder, which has Faded this time around. And we can give it Tough. And that's going to give us another keyword to work with. We're going to do the same thing. Another Lucky Find. And this time, I guess we're just going to give it 2 health. Just in case. They have 4 mana, so you never know. And we're going to commit the Elder to the attack. They take out their Dredgers. But they drop down the Beast below, so they pretty much maintain the same amount of units they had. It's now turn 5. That means we can drop down Kaisa. And they immediately go for an attack. We definitely want to make sure our Elder survives. So we're going to block accordingly. And we can't block the Beast below without losing one of our key units. So we're going to have to wait for that. We're going to use Second Skin on the Elder. And that's going to give Kaisa all those keywords. And we'll attack once again. Just with Kaisa this time. She does have quick attack, so she'll be able to take out the Beast below. And win the round there. Okay, well, we should be able to evolve here off of dropping another unit. Since we do have Exhaust, we'll probably go for the Void Blaster here. And that levels up Kaisa, of course. We'll drop down the Elder. And next we'll use second skin. Probably on the Void Blaster, to be honest with you. Having Overwhelm on her is nice. And we're going to use Exhaust on the beast below before we commit to this attack. And here we go. I suppose we'll attack it with our Elder. That's not going to make too much of a difference. We have a Cothian Rain coming down, and that's going to hit like a truck. And there we go. I opted for Luden's Tempest on Kaisa this time around. So whenever we attack, her skill is going to hit like a truck, like it just did basically. And on top of both of the Funsmith's activations, it's pretty nice. It deals like 4 damage per keyword, I guess. Alright, we have 3 options here. As you can see, they don't come with any items, so we're just going to go for the Swole Squirrel. It's a nice, strong unit. We have the Sport Champion here. We can go for Xerxai and just go for a Void theme. That's fun. That would give us Fearsome and Lurk. But we won't be able to utilize a lot of the Lurk just yet. We could go for Teemo. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun at the same time. He does give Elusive. But so does Caitlyn with Sting Officer. Yeah, this isn't, like, both of these are okay. I have to double check to see if we have Nab. Alright, it doesn't seem like we do. So, we could go for either or here, but I want to reroll, because I don't want to use them against Ezreal. They're just going to get popped immediately. Azir's not bad. Let's see what keywords he has. Alright, yeah, he has, like, none. No keywords. Varus has Varus things. We don't have any other way of targeting, though. Shyvana's okay, I guess. I mean, we get Fury, at least. But her Screeching Dragon has high cost. Alright, we're going to go for one more reroll. Hopefully we get something nice. Well, we could go up again. We could use Lucian. Alternatively, we could use Draven. But he's just going to get popped immediately. And Udyr's probably going to take away from our main deck. But we are able to actually use keywords off of him. So maybe he's actually the best option here. We're going to go up against Lord Broadmane as we have been. And we have the healing node there too, which is nice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've went over Lord Broadmane's skills and power so many times in this stream. He has skill rewarded. Whenever they play a skill, their strongest unit gets 1 power. Anyways, onto our starting hand. We're going to replace Shaman's Call. And we're going to replace Swole Squirrel and Hive Herald. We're going to keep the Wanderer. We'll drop down to the Aspiring Chronomancer. That will let us predict. We're going to predict the Elder here.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
That's unfortunate. Make It Rain takes out one of our Funsmiths immediately. And we're also pretty low on health. We're not going to attack here. If we attack, we'll lose both of our units.
I have my orders.
Alright, so we're gonna drop down the Void Blaster. It's a stronger unit overall.
Take your own damn medicine.
Damn. They're pretty ruthless this time around. We'll use the Chronomancer to Shadow Block the Funsmith. And we'll use the other Funsmith that we have to take out the Legion Saboteur. And I guess we'll use our Void Blaster to take out and pretty much trade with them. Alright, they have one Funsmith left. As do we. We're just gonna pass, there's no point in attacking into that, we'll just lose our unit. And we'll drop down the Elder here.
Take the
and one of the Wanderers.
Go on, fam.
Lucky for us, these stance swaps that they have aren't
Get him.
fleeting.
We will show them where their spells can help.
It might be worth it for us to just use the Elder here, to be honest. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it for us. This isn't looking too great, though. I mean, we only have 9 health. But we'll see. Okay, well, we'll drop down Udyr here.
Enemies are returning.
And we're gonna have to find a good way of blocking without losing. I suppose blocking like this is one of our better options. We don't want to lose Udyr just yet. And we can give him stance swap, and we're going to give him regeneration and 2 additional health. This is going to actually help us out a lot. And we're going to attack here. Alright, well, we take out one of their spiderlings. And that gives us another stance swap. Here we'll drop down Payday. And we'll use Lucky Find on Udyr. We'll give him quick attack. That helps us out a good bit. And we're going to stance swap him. And we're going to give him Overwhelm this time. We'll commit to that. Oh, they are getting really close to taking us out. So I have to make sure everything counts at this point. Well, that sucks. We can't attack with Udyr here. I suppose we'll just use the Void Seeker to take out their Spellslinger. It's the best thing we can do at this point. We have 2 health in a Dream already, so let's see how things go. Damn, they just immediately go back to back with strategic execution. Huh. Drop down the Vulpine Wanderer, I suppose. That gives us another stance swap.
Yes, old man.
And we're going to use Exhaust here on their Prefect. And we can just attack here, to be honest.
Not to excite us.
We'll get some damage on her. And we'll end the round there. I'm not going to use stance swap this time around. Alright, we're going to use the Hive Herald. And we're going to copy the keywords from Udyr. And thankfully, they do have lifesteal.
You can do better than
So, we should be okay. As long as we can make this attack. But they do have 1 card left. Hopefully it's not another strategic execution. That would be very unfortunate. We're going to use stance swap here. And we are going to give Bear Stance to the Hive Herald here. I guess it doesn't matter which. Or does it? Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. And we'll also use Payday at the same time. And we're going to give Payday to Udyr. I guess we'll give him Spell Shield. Just in case they have another strategic execution or something goofy. What would be worse is if they had Mystic Shot. That would actually ruin this run already. Well, doesn't seem like they do. So we're just going to go for this attack. I'm not going to use their Challenger. We're basically going to be back to full health, which is great. It was really lucky that we pulled lifesteal for Udyr. Okay, they drop down the Kempong Shredder. Tries a skill. We'll drop down our Swole Squirrel. And follow it up with a stance. We'll give it regeneration. That's going to make it even stronger. And we're going to attack here too with all 3 of our units. We are going to use both of the challengers here. And we're going to attack accordingly. Yeah, they lost either way. Overwhelm and Lifesteal are pretty nice together. Hey, and we're almost at level 12 too. That's cool. Inner Beast is okay. It gives us some more Nexus health with a health potion. Kinku Lifeblade's also really nice. It's going to be a 4/4 with Lifesteal elusive, and those keywords are usually hard to come by for Kaisa. There's nothing to heal. So we'll discard, or sorry, we'll cut the Shaman's Call. It's too high of a cost for me to consider using it. Sandstorm's pretty nice, but again, it comes back to being too high of a cost. We'll check out the powers. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk, I guess. We'll go for Afterlife Forbidden. It's not the worst, not the best. We have the Reaver's Row, Champion Item Chest, or Spells Chest. We're going to go up against a Shipwreck Quarter. It has Treasure Trove, which is fun. I like using them if we can get them. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright, well, we don't want the double Udyr experience, and we don't want Hive Herald. We'll keep our Void Blaster and a copy of Udyr. Well, it seems like we're going to have a pretty boring turn 1. We'll drop down our Voidling here. It'll let us draw. That's actually a good draw for us. Well, I mean, we can use Exhaust here, and that's going to nerf their Funsmith. And we can just put some damage in on their Funsmith. This turn around, I'm pretty sure we're going to use our Void Blaster, but we'll see. We'll see what we draw. Damn, we lost our Kinku Lifeblade. Or Kaisa's. Alright, Void Blaster it is. They also have unit advantage here, since they just spam the unit with low cost cards. We'll use the Void Blaster to attack, utilizing our rally from Domination. Well, on the bright side, we took out one of their units. On the downside, they got Treasure Trove from it. That sucks. We're probably going to block accordingly. Yeah, we lose 2 of our units. But we do get the Haunted Tomb working for us. This might be a very boring turn 5, or sorry, turn 4, depending on what we draw. Yep, pretty boring. Alright, so we haven't evolved yet, so this only deals 3. We're going to use this to take out their Funsmith with Overwhelm. Okay. And we're going to use Exhaust here on their other Funsmith. And we're going to attack with the one that has Fury. And we're just going to commit to this attack. Now, this is going to give Funsmith some extra stats, of course. And they'll take out theirs. So, that's good for us. No real downside. The only thing is they still have unit advantage. But we can actually drop down our champions this turn. Unless something else comes up. They do have more cards than us. So, that's something to keep in mind. Ooh, the Treasure Trove. Alright, well, I know not to, like, heavily commit to this round then. Aside from just being able to block. Because we don't know what they're going to get with the Treasure Trove. They can get the Runeterra for all I know. We'll drop down Kaisa, test the waters. We already have another copy of her. Damn. Okay, well, we're going to use second skin from the Void Blaster on the Kai'Sa.
The suit's a quick study.
Okay, they used a Harrowing, but they have a full board. So, that actually doesn't help them at all. And, yeah, okay, well, if we attack, we can't really do anything. Their Towering Stonehorn's just going to take out Kai'Sa. But we actually do have another option. We can just attack the Golden Narwhal for free.
The bigger the hunt, the better the trophy.
Okay.
Gonna watch you melt.
We'll block accordingly. I don't feel like taking the 7 damage. It's never a fun time. We'll take out 3 of their units and trade up 1 of ours. And we'll pass. Oh boy. Let's see what this does. That's a really neat animation. I'll give it that. Hey, okay, this is actually nice. We'll drop down our life blade here, and that will give Kai'Sa lifesteal and elusive once we're able to use second skin, unless something weird happens. Yeah, we'll use her second skin here.
Adding to the arsenal.
And we'll drop down the Voidling. Actually, yeah, we should actually wait to drop that down. And we're going to attack with both Kai'Sa and the Lifeblade. There's nothing for us to worry about here, so it's basically just free damage. Yeah, we'll commit to it just like this. Kai'Sa is a Cathian Rain, it's like a truck. And we'll end the round there. And we're just going to follow it up with another attack. Thankfully, we do a rally. I'm not going to bother playing a card. I just have to wait for them to use Treasure Trove. Cool. Hopefully, they don't have any, like, recalls, stuns, stuff like that they just drew. We're going to attack with just about everyone except the Funsmith. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so far so good. Oh, they drew 2 treasure troves. Let's see if it matters though. It shouldn't. Yeah, okay. We're good to go. Kai'Sa's skill effect just took out their Nexus. That's fun.
A small victory is a victory all the same. Good work.
Alright, out of the rewards this time around, Inner Beast with Elixir of Skills, not bad. Yeah, I think that's just our best option out of the 3. And we'll go for the Champion item chest. Well, this is kind of unfortunate, but I suppose we'll go for Challenger on Kai'Sa. And we have the Healing Node. We don't need it because we've been utilizing Lifesteal. And we're going to take on Ezreal. Once again. Hopefully it goes better. Alright, we're going to replace all of our cards in our hand. That's a lot better for us. We'll lose our Voidling first and foremost. Probably. Well, if it has Spell Shield, at least it'll last 1 turn. That's a lot of damage to tank. We don't use the Funsmiths as much as other champions do, so I mean, I don't like sacrificing them. But I don't really see an alternative here. Alright, well, we'll drop down our Void Seeker here first, and we'll take out one of their Funsmiths at least. This isn't looking too great. We'll resolve. We also have the Haunted Tomb, that's going to bring back one of our Funsmiths.
Look ahead, not behind.
We'll drop down the Elder. He also has Spell Shield.
Safety now. I fight.
And we'll just attack with the Elder, perhaps.
I've got just the thing.
Yeah, that actually helps us a lot, because otherwise the Funsmith would get overwhelmed next turn. Damn, we got the Elder from the tomb instead. That's unfortunate. We'll drop down the Vulpine Wanderer. And we'll use Stance Swap here. We'll grant 4 stance to our Elder. And she'll be able to block the Sump Dredger. They do use Static Shock to take out our Voidling though. Which is sad. Okay, we can't deal with the Sump Dredger thanks to the Intrepid Mariner. We'll take out 2 of their units here. We are going to take a good bit of damage before we're able to attack. But they also have unit advantage here too. We are going to go right into another attack though. They don't have enough mana to drop any other cards this turn, so we'll be able to take a card with us for free. Alright, we're now going to drop down Kaisa. We have the attack token pretty much permanently, thanks to Domination. That's going to give her second skin, which means we get an elusive Kaisa. With a regeneration. Never mind, it's not elusive. My bad. Sometimes Spell Shield looks the part. We're still going to use second skin on her though. So she'll get regeneration.
Adding to the arsenal.
That thing flies. Yeah.
Alright. And we're going to attack with both of the units here. Well, we don't have Overwhelm just yet. And the best thing for us to do really is to challenge their elusive units. But actually, they die either way thanks to the Kothian Rain. Yeah. Okay, well, they use another copy of Ezreal. So at least we know that's out of their hand. But we are pretty low on Nexus health. So hopefully we could get something nice out of this. Yeah, like, not that. We'll drop the Hive Herald down. We'll copy the keywords from Kaisa. We'll use second skin. I suppose it doesn't matter who we use it on, it's all the same.
Adapting my methods.
That'll give us more impact though. Alright, and we are going to attack here with all 3 of our units, just like we have been. And we're going to use Kaisa to challenge the Android. And we are going to use the Hive Herald to challenge the Sump Dredger. And we'll commit to this attack. The thing is Kaisa's a Kothian Rain's going to take him out anyways. But I'd rather make sure, you know, they actually get defeated. We should use the Inner Beast next turn. Just in case. We do need to get Overwhelm. We'll grant Kaisa additional power. And we're going to Stance Swap her. Like I previously mentioned, we're going to Overwhelm. We're going to drop it again on her. Ooh, this is getting close. Second skin. Give her another impact. And now we're going to attack with all 3 units once again. This time around, well, after it's done lagging, I guess. This time around, we're going to use the Hive Herald to challenge a patch for a bot. And hopefully that should be a victory for us. It looks like it will be. Yep, just barely. Hey, we finally beat Ezreal. That's awesome. And we didn't need to use a revive this time. So up next is going to be Nautilus at the very end, I suppose. Okay, so we can go for any of these options for Kai'Sa, to be honest with you. Fury's nice. Shadow Totem's good. Savage Shield's good. If we go for Shadow Totem and we still have our Funsmiths left, we're pretty much just going to like end the game by dropping down Kai'Sa and attacking. We're going to go for Raiding Party. And we're going to go into the Abyssal Eye. They have the typical power, search the seafloor. Pretty much the same encounter as you'd see in like whenever you're going up against Nautilus. Alright, well, we're going to keep this hand. This is actually really nice for us. I think we're going to start off with the Chronomancer once again. Yeah. We like using the predict. And we are, of course, going to predict Kai'Sa.
We're sure to see the
We do start for the attack token. And we're immediately going to attack with the Chronomancer. I was hoping to get one of their Funsmiths out of the way. But that's okay. We have to do our best to make sure they don't have unit advantage on us. Because they do have their 1 power. We use a Chronomancer block this time. Yeah. That's technically Nexus Strike, thanks to Overwhelm. So they do draw. Here we'll drop down the Udyr, which will give us Spell Shield.
Nice to meet you.
And we'll attack.
I will do what I have.
We can attack with all of our units, I suppose. Yeah, it's not bad. We just trade damage here for the most part. And we take out one of their units too. We're already going to have Challenger, thanks to Kai'Sa, so I'm not going to drop down the Voidling just yet. And they now have unit advantage, but we have the attack token. Alright, Impact's okay. We'll drop it down now. And we get another draw.
Success.
Gives us another Udyr.
Frontier.
Okay, so here what we'll do is we'll use Exhaust on their Funsmith. Luckily for us, it's a focus spell. And we are going to use the Udyr to take it out. And I suppose we'll attack with our Voidling too. Just to utilize the impact, which helps us with our raiding party. Alright, we're going to retain the 3 spell mana. There's nothing else that we can play from our hand. But it's turn 5, so... Okay. They used their attack turn already. They took out one of our Funsmiths, which isn't great. Oh, we still have one, so we're alright. We're going to use second skin from the Void Elder.
Adding to the arsenal.
We're going to do it again. That's just going to give her another impact, basically. And now we're going to attack with all of our units except the Funsmith. And we're just going to commit to this. And let's see how much the Akathian Rain's going to do.
Make it worth my while.
Ah, right, we have to evolve her first. Never mind.
Fear what thrives in
It
shadow.
was still a good attack, though. I guess I could have waited until we're evolved before I played her.
Or better idea. Don't kill.
Alright, we're gonna use Inner Beast. We're gonna give Kaisa some more stats. And we're gonna drop down Udyr. Okay, for whatever reason I can't play second skin. Kinda weird. We're gonna stand swap here. And we're gonna give Kaisa regeneration. Nah, we're gonna give her Overwhelm. She already has quick attack. They don't have anything stronger than 9-9. Hey, okay, now we can use a Cathian
Something
Rain.
the void will never understand. Me.
Alright, we're gonna attack with both her and Udyr. And I suppose a Chronomancer. Maybe. Yeah.
I turn it like so.
Alright, we're gonna commit to this attack. Cathian Rain's gonna melt everything. Alright, well, we cleared their entire board. And we got some damage off with Overwhelm. Still can't use Second Wind. Because I guess nothing else has shareable keywords. Maybe that's it. Okay, they dropped down Double Trouble. We're going to use Kaisa's Supercharge, and we're going to give Udyr
I hit them hard.
Spell Shield and Overwhelm. And this is a visual glitch, I don't know what's going on with that. We're going to attack with all 3 units. We're going to use Payday. We're going to use Lucky Find on Kaisa. I can't even see the middle card, and I probably can't select it either, but we're going to go for 2 power. And I'm going to commit to this attack. Obviously, we still have a Cathian Rain working for us. Kaisa does have Overwhelm and Impact too, so we win either way. Hopefully this visual glitch goes away. At least I caught it on stream.
So long, void. See you next time.
Okay, this is actually a hard choice here between the item chest and the champion chest. But in terms of battle rewards, well, we'll go for this full squirrel with Great Club. Overwhelm's nice on it. And I guess we'll go for the champion item chest. I don't like Reckoner's Mark at all. We can go for Vampiric Scepter. Or we can go for Fury. I guess we'll go for Fury on Kaisa this time around. And we do have the shop. Nothing I really like there. And same with Spellslinger, to be honest with you. How many spells do we have? We have Payday. We have Inner Beast. Exhaust would be free. Void Seeker would be free, but we barely ever get that card. I mean, I guess we'll go for it. Screw it. Mirror Mage might be able to copy all of Kaisa's Cathian Rains. Oh, the foe gets a Mirror Mage. Oh well. Alright, well. This is probably one of the harder encounters, aside from Ezreal. Well, we have the double Kaisa experience. Or replace one Kaisa and Hive Herald. The Void Link's kind of pointless here.
Look at your work, my lovely. See what you've become.
Oh, it has elusive this time around. Okay. That works for me. They immediately attack. What? Alright, well, we're gonna have to eat the 4 damage here. We take out one other unit and we trade damage. We're gonna use Payday. We're gonna use Lucky Find on their Voidling. And we are gonna give it more power. As elusive, so don't have to worry about it blocking anything. Or getting blocked by anything. And we're just gonna commit to the stack. 3 free damage is nice. Especially with us having Raiding Party. We do have Exhaust for free, basically, still up and ready to go. And we're going to use Void Seeker on their Funsmith that has 3 health. Seems like they're not a fan of that. We are going to lose 2 of our cards here in return. And unfortunately, I think losing both of them stops me from taking out their Funsmith. And now we also can't attack. I mean, without using Exhaust, that is. We have nothing else to do this turn. So what we can do is we can use Exhaust now on their Funsmith. And that's just going to make things a little bit easier. Yeah, we don't take as much damage. We're going to have to block at least one of their units here. Alright, the Exhaust is this round, so I suppose we'll block the Funsmith. We are going to take a bit of damage right though. Yeah, this wasn't the smartest option. I was hoping both of us would get Mirror Mages and then be like, oh, that'd be fun. We drop down Kaisa here.
The void.
Okay. We're gonna use Inner Beast on our permanent Kaisa. And we're gonna stand swap. We are going to give her Overwhelm. We're now going to use Void Seeker. And we are going to take out or deal more damage to their Mirror Mage, I suppose.
Hurts, doesn't it?
So now whenever we attack with Kaisa, it'll be a little bit easier for us. I guess they both have Challenger now. Oh well. We're going to take out the Passive Burden. Base of Burden, whatever. And we're going to take out their Funsmith. Our main Kaisa does have Overwhelm, so it's still going to hit their Nexus.
Love the energy.
Okay. Well, whenever we get Kaisa to evolve, we'll be able to clear the board. Alright, hopefully we can do that before we lose, basically. We're going to give her Supercharger, which gave her Spell Shield, which should level her up. Yeah, okay.
We have something the boy will never understand. Me.
Awesome. Alright, now we're actually able to use her to take out basically the entire field. We're going to commit to this attack. The only thing that survives apparently is a Mirror Mage. Okay. We're actually going to commit this attack the other way, rather than the way we did things. There we go. That's smarter. We don't lose any Nexus health this way. We do sacrifice a Funsmith, but it's okay. I think we're alright by now. Okay, so we'll drop down Udyr. This is kind of risky at this point because, you know, they could use 2 spells and kind of end us. And we're going to swap stances. We're going to give Kaisa Boar Stance, which will give her more health. And regeneration, of course. We'll drop down the Belveth the Elder. And I suppose we can use Second Skin now, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, no. It did nothing. Oh well. We're going to attack with all 3 of our units. We're just going to let things play out. Kothian Rain melts everything, just like before. So we cleared their board. Udyr doesn't have Overwhelm, sadly. But when they're around there, they only have Darkness in hand. And we have Spell Shield on 2 out of the 3 units, and they have minions left. Okay, well, that's the card we didn't know about. We are immediately just going to attack again, and that won the match. Fortunately for us, we weren't able to pull lifesteal. But hey, that's okay, we still win.
They'll keep retreating, and we'll keep pushing.
Hopefully we can make it through. Alright, well, we do have the spells chest. We're going to go for Inner Beast here. That has Pro Snacks. It's just going to help us fill out our board better. Hunting Boar can't block. It's also pretty high of a cost for it having low stats. And, yeah, I don't care about the other 2 units. I'm just going to go for that. We have the spells chest here. We definitely don't want Shaman's Call. We'll go for Harrowing Return. In case they're able to actually take out Kaisa, they'll be able to save us. And we have the healing node before we take on Nautilus. So we'll have full health. Even if we lose here, we'll still get to level 12 at least. Which is nice. We'll look at Nautilus's powers once we're in the match. Once it loads up. I'm gonna keep this starting hand, it's not that bad. They do have the attack token. Nautilus has his typical power, Hull will drown. When any unit dies, they heal their Nexus 1, and they toss 1 if they aren't deep. Okay. So, start things off first. We'll drop down Inner Beast, we'll give 1/1 to one of our Funsmiths. That's going to help us out a little bit. We're going to use Exhaust on another Funsmith of theirs. And we're going to attack with one of our Funsmiths. We're going to challenge their Funsmith. And we're going to commit to this. I guess we could have attacked with the Daring Poro too. I kind of rushed myself. We're going to use the Void Seeker here to take out their other Funsmith. Before they get the chance to do anything differently. And we're going to end around there. We're going to keep our 1 spell mana. And we aren't going to play the Voidling unless it has Lifesteal or something like that. We're now going to stand swap. We're going to give Regeneration to one of our Funsmiths. And we're going to attack with just our Daring Poro here. And we'll end the round there. So now turn 4, we can drop down our Lifeblade, which has Lifesteal, and Elusive, which is perfect for Kaisa. They are starting to buff up their units though. Cool. Okay. Well, Inner Beast on our Lifeblade. And that will save her. And I guess we'll use the Affectionate Poro against the Mega Tusk. And I don't know what to do about this one though. Yeah. Seems either way, we're gonna lose. Lose something. They did have Overwhelm, but we do have Lifesteal working for us. Lucky for us, we were able to keep our Elusive unit. Actually, both of them. And we can also Lifesteal health back too. So I guess we didn't need to lose our other Funsmith. That's okay. Okay. And now, we're just going to drop Kaisa down as evolved immediately. So the only thing left is we have to wait for them to play more units. And then her Kothian Rain is just going to melt everything. Since we have a Funsmith left too. Damn. Okay. Well, there goes our fun. They have Nautilus on the board though, so could be worse.
I'm learning.
Alright, well, we're still going to attack with our elusive units. And we'll end the round there. For whatever reason, we weren't able to get another copy of Kaisa, which is kind of strange. Oh, and they have sunk cost. Damn it. Well, that sucks. We could drop down Udyr, I suppose. And we'll use Udyr to block the beast below. And we'll use our Funsmith with Tough and Regeneration to block the Mega Tusk. I apologize for touching my face so much, I'm kind of itchy, unfortunately. We can use Stance Swap here, and we'll give Udyr Regeneration. Fortunately, we can't attack the Udyr. I guess we might as well use Second Skin, just for whatever. We'll drop down the Voidling. That lets us draw another card. We're going to attack with both of our elusive units. And we'll attack with... Nah. We'll hold off on attacking with the Voidling. I don't need to trade units with them just yet. Alright, we have complete unit control, currently. They could drop down Nautilus, though. But, don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll see. We'll give Udyr additional power. And we'll commit to this attack. I'm glad Udyr has Spell Shield. That would have sucked. We're going to use Stance Swap, and we're going to give Udyr Overwhelm. That, of course, levels him up. I'm going to use the High Pharaoh to replace our Daring Poro. And I'm going to copy the Kinku Lifeblade's keywords. And we'll end the round there. That gave our Lifeblade Evolve too, so it's going to deal even more damage. This is their last turn. So we'll see how things go. No, they do take out our Frontsmith. We'll drop down Kaisa. We can't use the Shadow Totems here, because we have too many units on the board this time. We're going to use Second Skin, and we're going to copy... Actually, she already has all those keywords. So we're going to use it on Udyr. And give her Overwhelm.
Adding to the arsenal.
Alright. And now we're going to attack with everyone. And they are going to lose pretty much no matter what. Thanks to Kothian Rain and everything else. Yeah, they almost lost to a Kothian Rain itself. Them losing units actually kind of saved them in a sense. I mean, they still lose, but... we also end with full life, thanks to all the lifesteal. Alright, and that's the Dark Star Portal, which ends the adventures. Well, we hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and feel free to comment. We appreciate all the support that we can get.